Next, I'll show you how to use JUMP to conduct a paired t-test and to calculate a paired t-interval. When you're working with matched pairs data in JUMP, you need to have one column for each group so that the observations for a given pair are in the same row. Here I've got the data from the cell phone study, where we were interested in comparing drivers' reaction times when they were on a cell phone versus when they were not talking on a cell phone in a driving simulator. So you can see that subject 1, when they were on the phone, had a reaction time of 636 milliseconds, but a reaction time of 604 when they weren't on the phone. So it's important that each row corresponds to one subject in the study or to one pair of observations. Then to analyze the data, you go to Analyze, Matched Pairs. So this is the only time we'll be using this menu in JUMP. Now, you do actually have control over the order of subtraction. So the order of subtraction, though, is kind of reverse intuition. It's the second variable minus the first variable. So if you want to do with minus without, so since we're doing with minus without, we need without to go first. So you click on without, it becomes our first paired response, and then you click on with, and it becomes our second paired response. So we're going to end up having the order of subtraction be with minus without when we do it this way. So this diagram that it produces is really not all that helpful and is kind of confusing in this case. So we're really going to pay attention to the output below the diagram. And you can see that the order of subtraction is given up here in the title of the output. It tells us we're doing with minus without phone, which is what we intended to do, so that's good. That's a check on that. And then here we're given the test statistic, and our hypothesis test is 3.482231. Here we see our 11 degrees of freedom. And if you remember, when we approximated the p-value from the t-table, we came up with a p-value of between 0.0025 and 0.005. But as we can see here, the p-value is actually 0.0026. So again, we're going to be using that right tail p-value because we're hypothesizing that with the phone is going to be greater than without the phone. So we're hypothesizing for positive differences. And we're also, you can see here that we have our 95% confidence interval, so it quantifies exactly how much of a difference you can expect to see. So in the population, we would expect a difference of anywhere from 19.7 milliseconds to 87.45 milliseconds. And again, if you want a confidence level other than 95%, you come up to the red triangle next to matched pairs, and we go down to set alpha level. So this is how you can use JUMP to analyze matched pairs data.